Welcome everyone to another episode of The Bright Side. Today we are here in Hayle because we thought we would go for a stroll. And when I say we, Killarina, there is no AJ today because he's in school, and Shelbel. We're all here together, apart from AJ as stated. And Spots. So, I was going to say no particular game plan, but we have got a game plan. We're going to walk, take a stroll along the King George V Memorial Walk.
Yes. I'm the king,
which we have done before.
Land.
Go get a bite to eat in Luna's, because that's quite nice. It looks like they've expanded their...
Excuse me, sorry.
Sneezy.
Summer.
Looks like they've expanded their menu a little bit. We've got a burger on the menu, which I might try. And also then we might go to where the Philps car park is and go to Iced On The Quay and get a little treat. So
And if they're not open, we'll go to Mr. B's.
We'll figure it out. So, let's go check it out. And by the way, like Shelbel, I am very sneezy. A little bit early in the season, but never mind. So this bit of the walk, this bit here is a road, but beyond this little landlocked boat, which has become a little punter, we can walk in that direction. So let's skip around. Oh, look at that tree. They're called monkey trees. I want to say they're called monkey trees. What are they called? Monkey trees? Shelley's shrugging her shoulders. I can't remember. If you know, let me know in the comments. And obviously this is all part of Hayle Estuary, the town of Hayle. All of that. It's quite a strange shape, Hayle. It's quite a it's a long town with no sort of town centre as such. I suppose maybe like the Copperhouse area is relatively central, but yeah, I think even like people from Hayle kind of admit that it's a strange shaped town. There's a construction fence there. I don't know what's going on in there, but we've been diverted in this direction. Obviously these this fencing to keep us safe from the cars. It's not busy. You know, you can walk up and down this road. You just have to be a bit mindful that cars can come up and down. And all the way along this walk there are some benches here if you want to just take a seat and take in the view, which is quite pleasant. It's not very far. We'll probably just go as far as the bridge down there. Probably about, I don't know, maybe quarter of, maybe, I don't know, half a mile maybe, something like that. It's not that far. And as I stated in the intro, we have done this walk before, and also I did a bit of a tour of Hayle. Certainly the I say the near half of Hayle. I kind of know where I'm talking about. And I did like the sort of all the industrial bits and pieces down there that are just sort of ruined now. I can't remember what the sequence of video was, but what I'll do, any relevant videos, I'll leave links in the description. States here, the wise old tree of Hayle. I assume it means that one. Hello, wise tree. Have you seen a few things in your years? Nice. And there's some vehicles there going past. Again, blocked off with these fences, but there is like a little pond area in there. Maybe it was a fountain at one stage, I'm not 100% sure. Looks like they're doing... It's a swimming pool. I don't think I want to go swimming in there. It looks a little bit dirty. Yeah. Let's hope they get that sorted. Some beautiful flowers just lining this walk. A little bee in there just going about her business. Lovely bluebells, like the onion plants as well. I think they're called onion plants. They've probably got a more sophisticated name than that in Latin, but I don't know what that is. It is a very nice walk if you're ever out in this area and the sun is shining. It is a very nice walk, the King George V Memorial Walk. And there's a shiny ball in there, which leads into this like little garden area, I think, if I remember. Let's have a little look. What's Shelley doing? Oh, it's like hopscotch. I don't know how to do this. How do you do it? What? One is 1 foot.
So you hop it.
So what, like that? So, right? Oh, okay.
Right, ready?
So what do the numbers like indicate then?
How many hops or jumps you got?
What? How many you've got left, or how many you've done?
You don't, you don't seem to be grasping the concept of hopping. Just about.
If we look in here, just put the camera in this bush. There's a little sign there that states nature area. Yeah. You're right. Oh, is that a bug hotel? Oh my goodness! I just tripped over that rockwork there. Badrigi Academy Bug Mansion and Garden. Yeah. So if you're a bug, Tilly, you get to stay in places like that. Oh look, and there's like little cobwebs here. Yeah. Shelley's just spotted one. What's this one?
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace. Little British flag there.
Buckingham Palace.
That's awesome. Little bee. Oh, it's even the bees. That's very clever. All made out of cans.
Hey, look.
Yeah. Is that the queen bee?
Yes.
Queen bee and all the little. Yeah. Over this greenhouse. I assume this is like a private greenhouse. I assume. I don't know. It might be. Is it private? Is there a house over there? There's a house over there, isn't it? I assume that this is a private greenhouse. But there's all sorts of little succulents in there. Look. Nice. I've got some boots. That's a very large pair of boots, isn't it?
Randomness of it, that was
That's quite a large pair of boots. I've got quite big feet, but yeah, huge. Okay, just back off of the path so you can carry on down that way. Obviously we've come from this way, but there's another little entrance way in here. Some sort of garden. I seem to remember there being less here last time. I think it's been done up a little bit, isn't it? I don't know when we did the video from here before, a year ago, 18 months maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
It's been a little while. It wasn't, too recent, but this has definitely had more stuff added to it. You think it was done in 2021? It could have been. Another pond, again, that's got this mesh stuff over it. Again, with some nice views out onto the estuary, Hayle beyond. And a cyclist. Good to know. So from where we're standing, we've got Penzance 9 miles in that direction, we've got Camborne 7 miles in the other direction, and then 10 3/4 miles onto Redruth. Yeah, I think that's relatively new. I don't remember that before. There's like some sort of building here, which is almost like very Mediterranean-esque. I don't know whether someone's must be something to do with like a shed for keeping the garden nice. Someone's left their coat there. Yeah. It states here Wednesday Wanderers. I wonder if they're like a walking group or something. And just up here, sorry, I'm going to sneeze again. Ugh. And just up here, we've got the old sluice gates belonging to, or harbour gates. Are they harbour gates or sluice gates? What are they?
Copperhouse Pool sluice gates.
Sluice gates, yeah.
In 1789, the Cornish Copper Company installed sluice gates to assist in keeping the harbour waters navigable. Sluicing proved successful and continued until about 1980.
Yeah. Because these current gates are these gates made of greenheart wood, considered best for maritime environments, were installed around 1956, and they served, reading this information, until 1982. So they're not as old as they look actually.
No, but when they've been in the water that long.
Well, that's right, yeah, but 1956, these big gates were put here in Hayle. The chain there hanging off of that one. It's amazing. Look at the size of them, they're huge actually. And what was the date of their removal? 1982, so they've been out of service for, a good 40 years, haven't they? So yeah, there you go. Just here. We've got some more pretty flowers there. Absolutely no idea what they are, but they're very pretty. Is it a fork in the road, or is that gated off? Gated off. Oh, do you know what I believe? I got me thinking. Yogi Berra, Not Yogi Bear, the cartoon character, but Yogi Bear, the baseball catcher for the Yankees. Again, many years ago. He's dead now. But I believe it was him that was quoted to have said, "When you get to a fork in the road, take it." I like that quote.
Good advice.
It's good advice. Get to a fork in the road and take it. Got some properties here as well along the walk. I bet that's very bright and light inside that room. Look at that. It's like all window. It's amazing. They've got their beautiful views. There's that bridge right in the centre of frame that we're going to walk to. We're going to walk to the bridge and then back. And then go get a bite to eat, because I'm hankering for that Lula's burger. Like I said, I think they've expanded their menu recently. Don't quote me, I might be wrong on that. But when I was looking through their menu earlier, they seem to have a lot more on it than they did a while back. I'm just laughing to myself. In this garden is like a random windsock. But doesn't it remind you of Tigger? Bouncy, 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 bouncy. It reminds me of Tigger. A Tigger windsock. Just looking at these beautiful cottages here. There is some information here about them. It says Revere Cottages, built by the Cornish Copper Company in 1793 and restored in 1996. These Georgian cottages were formerly used as alms houses. I have no idea what an alms house is. And there's our bridge where we're heading to. It is lovely. I wouldn't obviously do this walk in the rain because that would be very miserable, but how beautiful is this? If you do love everything Cornish, everything to do with Cornwall, we do our best to get out and see as much as we can. So do consider subscribing to the Bright Side. It'll help me out, help out the channel. Give it a like, give this video a like, because also that helps the channel as well in regards to the YouTube algorithm, which can be a little bit of a pesky thing when you're a smaller channel. So yeah, likes, comments, most appreciated. And of course, you know, subscribe. It's completely free to do so. As long as you've got a Google account and you're logged into YouTube, it is completely free. There's a sign there that states King George V Memorial Walk, and obviously whatever that is in Cornish underneath. Can't speak Cornish, which is a great shame. But who knows, maybe one day I'll learn. Right, just walking onto that little trackway now that'll take us to that bridge. Shelley and Matilda have arrived on the bridge. Obviously not an active bridge, it's only like a footbridge now. Obviously over the years I guess it would have had like horse and cart and everything going over it, but yeah. Is this called the Black Bridge, if I remember? Is it the Black Bridge? I think it was a plaque. If I remember rightly, it was a plaque over here. Gives us a little bit of information, and you know I love my information placards. There it is, Black Bridge. Black Bridge, built by the Cornish Copper Company, so the same company that built those cottages over there, in 1818. A smelter waste, so it was made, so presumably it was called Black Bridge because maybe it had a darker hue because it was made from smelter waste? Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. The concrete sluices on the upstream side were used during World War II to impound water for firefighting. So if we go to this side of the bridge, you should see those concrete... There they are.
I can't see.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a little path. We can go down there. So there we have our concrete additions there in World War II. Now Matilda, when I was last here I was speaking to a local man who told me the reason why that arch is so much smaller than that arch. And the reason he stated, the reason he stated was because that church up there, the vicar who used to run it, or, you know, back in the day, back in like the 1800s, early 1800s, he would get on like his little skiff or his barge or whatever it was, and he would go all the way down the estuary to Hayle proper to collect money, you know, like, what's it called, the collection. and apparently he asked, so the legend goes, for this arch to be made larger so that he could continue down on his little boat. Apparently, that's the legend. That's why that one is apparently larger than that one. Whether it's just, you know, I say urban legend, you know, we're not in an urban area, but you know what I mean. Whether it's just like a story that's become a thing over the years, or whether it is true, I don't know. But it's fun. So yeah, larger arch, so the vicar could carry on down to Hayle proper and collect money for his church. Oh, a fly just went in my ear. That was very uncomfortable. Right, we're going to walk back down the memorial walk down there, the King George V Memorial Walk. We're going to go walk all the way back there and then head to Lula's and get a bite to eat because we're pretty hungry. Just passing by this van here, this truck, and it's got the logo on for Hayle Town Council. I quite like that, with the steamship in the middle and whatnot. Former industrial area, or town, Hayle. So a lot of industrial culture and heritage here. On our way to Lula's, we've just come across the Rick Rescorla walk. I didn't realise there was a walk named after him. Rick Rescorla, of course, was the guy who helped many people, several thousand I think, to evacuate from the World Trade Center back in September 11th, 2001 in New York, with the terrorist attacks. He was from Hayle. Yeah, Rick Rescorla walk. I didn't realise that. I know there's a memorial to him, like, no, get my directions right, over in that way there's a memorial, but I didn't realise there was a walk named after him. Huh, learn something every day. And I think these are the new buildings that have gone up that are very expensive, but, you know, like silly money. Silly money, I think, you know, lots of money. I don't think the local people particularly, I don't think they're particularly in love with them. I mean, you know, they're not very attractive, are they? I'm sure they're very nice inside, but, you know, from the outside, no. And more of them being built. There's big cranes there. I'm pretty sure that they're not well liked. I don't think they've been well received by the local community here in Hayle, because like I said, they are pretty ugly and cost an absolute fortune. So, you know, no one, you know, with all respect, nobody local can afford to buy these. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on my information on that, but I think I'm right in saying that. But if you have any more info on that, then let me know in the comments. Yeah, as long as you don't look back in that direction. This way is very beautiful. Picturesque Hayle. There's the Hayle Harbour down there. You can see the train bridge right there in the centre of frame, the Asda. Yeah, lots going on in Hayle. And just like that, we've made it to Lula. We found our spot around the back of Lula's. You just like get a table, take note of the table number, and then go to the bar and hello.
We're next to the toilets.
Okay, thank you for pointing that out.
And I'm playing in the sand looking for a fossil.
You are, that's right. Okay, she's gone again. Anyway, so that's what you do. You get your order, you take your order up to the bar, and then they'll bring it out to you. So we have here the hang on, let me take my glasses off, my sunglasses, and I can better see. So, shackatizers. I had to think about that. Shackatizers. Deviled fish cakes. Sweet chilli sauce. £8. There's various options here. I can just pan the camera down. Got Lula chowder in the seafood section there. Fish and chips, or fish and fries as they've termed it. And then we've got meat, so that's what I'm looking there at the Shack burger. They get some tacos here. They used to do po' boys. Do they still do po' boys? Except they've definitely changed their menu since the last time I was here. But here's our table. We're in this like little sheltered bit out here, this little shack. There is a little back door there to Lula's, but the front door is obviously around the other side. And here we go, and there's, I believe, if my bearings are right, that's the Lant Church. Up there on the other side of the estuary, because there's the golf course, so that would have to be the Lant Church, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I asked inside, and they have recently expanded their menu. In fact, they've completely changed it. They used to do the po' boys here.
Yes,
And the po' boys were really good, but they don't do po' boys anymore. If you're not 100% sure what a po' boy is, they're like a big
sandwich.
roll, like a big roll sandwich, aren't they? Like
big
from like
sub.
Cajun food, like a hoagie, like a big sub, like a big, and it's like from Louisiana, that type of thing.
I found. It's pottery.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
All right. What's the date of that pottery? Do you think?
I think it was Egyptian pottery.
Egyptian pottery.
Yeah.
How did it get here?
Maybe there were the Egyptian temples here.
Egyptian temples, maybe.
And maybe it's part of a pottery crown.
So this is like the back end of Lula, and it's all like on the beach. It's really, really nice, and lots of tables here. And you can actually go down from the beach. You can access the beach from here. Although it is like roped off. A bit's roped off. You might not be able to kind of, well, nothing stopping you jumping over that rope, but ultimately, here we have it. It's very nice. I'd say if you are in the Hayle area and you don't fancy a Philps Pasty or a Hampsons Pasty, you actually just want sort of food that you could argue is a little bit more trendy, then do pop along. Half buried in the sand. That is an extremely large spool. I suppose it's just like doubled up as a table. You can stand up there, put your beers on it, yeah, and enjoy. Danger. That says danger, doesn't it? Danger, electricity. And in addition to finding that,
Why does
you
it
found
say
a coin, didn't you? Where's your coin?
here?
I don't think it's anything ancient. I think it's
It's
just
a
I think it's just a
£1.
£1 coin.
It's a £1. Mummy, I found a £1.
Oh, look at you.
Okay, you can buy some sweeties later. So in addition to finding a £1 coin, you found a 50p coin as well. Look at you, and you're like digging under the table. Right, so our food's arrived. Matilda's mac and cheese. It looks really good. Just make sure you blow it, baby, because I expect it's quite hot. But that looks really nice. Let me know what you think in a minute. And you've got the trio, the taco trio. So what's in your taco trio?
Chicken, fish, and mushrooms.
All right, looking very nice. And my burger. Right there, a couple of nice big chunky onion rings on there. Looks really good. We can, you know what the light is like, I'll show you in a minute. There we go. How are your tacos? Looks like you've started with the mushroom one.
Really juicy.
Juicy, yeah?
Nice
Nice?
and tasty.
Yeah. Tilly, here's your mac and cheese. Right, let's dig into this. There's a thumbnail coming on there. What do you think, Shelba? Thumbnail? Start with one of these fries. Very nice.
Yeah, nice.
Good. That's what I always do when they come in these pots. I always tip them out onto the plate because you know, I'm a bit common like that. Oh, they're like skin on as well, aren't they? Look.
Can I see skin on?
Skin on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The fish one. No, mate.
Which you do
Chicken
next?
next.
Chicken one next. Was it like a buttermilk
Yes.
chicken? Right. Get a knife and fork and, you know, with these like giant onion rings. Oh yeah, these look fairly amazing. These would be the type of onion rings if you like bit into them, and as you pull it away, all the onion would like.
Yes.
So we'll definitely be
How do
utilising
you make onion rings?
the knife and fork. Well, you just like cut up your onion into rings, and then you would put it in like flour or something like that, and deep fry it.
It's really good.
Your chicken one good? Yeah, looks good. Let's try this burger. Look at that. That looks amazing. Some sort of relish in there, cheese. Yeah.
There was a stick in it.
Looks really good. You got all your salad bits.
There was a
There was a
stick.
stick in it.
I took it.
What did the stick do?
Poke it.
Held it all together. Poke it. Held it all together, didn't it? Let's see what this is like. There's a little pickle down there as well.
I love pickles.
Yeah, pickles are good, aren't they? Little cross section there, just to. Oh look, see there's an Ives branch train going past.
That is very crunchy batter.
I was going to say, you've got crunchy batter. I've got crunchy batter.
I got softer batter.
Was there like a crusty top to your mac and cheese, or was it all...
Underneath it was nice and creamy, but the top was like breadcrumbs to make it crunchy.
Probably put under a grill. Do you remember today? Yesterday, I was telling you the difference between a broiler and a grill.
I think it was the day before yesterday.
Was it the day before yesterday?
Yeah.
So when you have a grill, the heat comes from below. When you have a broiler, heat comes from above. It's like I pointed out, technically, in this country, when we always say it's a grill, you put your thing in underneath the grill, whatever. Technically, it's a broiler. Bryce's fun fact.
Hope you all feel educated now.
It's like a little fishing boat they're going past that. It's just tidal, isn't it? Yeah. But this like specific bit. Nice fire pit here as well. Like toast some s'mores there. Nice. Right, all done at Lula's. That was very delicious. Highly recommend Lula's if you're in the Hayle area. That's some good food. So now we're done with lunch. Shall we head to Iced On The Quay? Get a little sweet treat? What do you think, Tilly?
I found 2 money.
I think that's a yes.
And right beside the main Philps store here, the larger Philps store in Hayle, we have got Iced On The Quay. So let's go and get a sweet treat. Okay, so they do a load of smoothies, they do ice cream and sundaes, they do waffles, they do milkshakes. I think I'm going to have a milkshake, I think that's what I'm fancying. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? We've been here a couple of times before. Delicious! Belgian chocolate? I would start getting to work around there, Tilly, because that's going to melt quickly. Whee! Hello, bird. Very tempting to get a pasty, but I'm all full of burger, so I won't be getting a pasty today. Here is my Oreo milkshake, and we're just waiting on Shelley's s'mores sundae, which sounds really good. I was tempted with the s'mores sundae, but I did fancy this milkshake. So yeah, let's give it a try. Yeah, that's really good. You can't really go wrong with Oreo cookies. But obviously all mulched up into a milkshake. Yeah, that's really good. What did you get?
I might need a bit of a hand. I might have...
That's quite large.
That is. That's not what I was expecting, but it's amazing. In a good way, right? When I say that. Christ, it's dripping already.
Look at me.
How is it? Nice? You're having major problems here, Shellbell. And you're like an ice cream expert.
Oh yeah, it won't take me a minute, but I just...
Is it good? Nice. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed making it. It was good fun, wasn't it? A little bit of an impromptu day just here in Hayle, enjoying the sun. As always, thank you for watching. It is appreciated. Do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, smash the bell, and you'll never miss out on any video that we put up on YouTube. We are on social media.
Facebook, Instagram
Today
and
is
TikTok
Tuesday.
at the Brookside.
So check us out there if you heard that. So from us to you, cheers, and gone.